Welcome to the Talk podcast with ideas strategist Linda Reed-Enever. Talk is where we chat about ideas and inspiration you can use to market your business. Get ready for practical tips you can implement today with your host, Linda Reed-Enever.
Welcome back to the Talk podcast, where we get real about marketing strategy and making things work for small business. I'm Linda Reed-Enever. If we've not met before, I'm an impact strategist and I help you create impact for your business by teaching you what I do. And today we're busting some of the biggest myths about marketing that could stop you from seeing the results you deserve. There is so much outdated information and marketing advice floating around out there that if you ever thought, am I doing this all wrong? You're not alone. And as business owners, I get it. You're bombarded with a whole heap of marketing advice. Some of it is gold and some of it is, well, just let's say it doesn't work as well in practice as it does in theory. Today, I am tackling 5 marketing myths that need to be left behind. And most importantly, I'm going to share with you what works instead. So let's dive in. Myth number 1, email marketing is dead. People don't read emails anymore. Social media is the only way to reach your audience. I hear it coming out there all the time. But building an audience on social media means we're building our audience on rented land. Email marketing is far from dead. In fact, it's one of the most profitable marketing channels you can touch. And unlike social media, where your reach depends on algorithms, emails land directly in your audience's inbox. And with a few little tweaks, you can make sure that it's in that primary inbox rather than the promotion tabs and those sorts of things from there. So what should we be doing? Should we be leaving social media behind? No, we definitely want to be out there sharing on social media, but we want to attract those people who are following on social media and build them into a segmented email list so we can send personalized content to the right people. We want to write subject lines that spark curiosity and engage our people to open their email. Because if our open rates are not great, chances are our subject lines are also not great. And we need to spark that curiosity and encourage opens. We need to make sure that in our email marketing, we're providing value first. So there's a reason to stay on our list. We don't sell in every email. We mix in helpful tips, stories, exclusive insights that are only for our people on our email list. And I like to say when you're putting your newsletter together, you write an introduction that's your love letter to the people, and they only get it because they're subscribed to your newsletter list. And then we want to use automation tools to make sure that we can tap into our world of evergreen marketing to offer welcome sequences, set up things like abandoned cart emails, and re-engagement campaigns. So for an example, when an e-commerce store send personalized product recommendations, they outperform generic email blasts and social media blasts time after time. If you are not already using email marketing in your mix, now's the time to do it. Myth number 2, more content equals more sales. If you're not posting every day, you're missing out on sales. I've heard it. The reality is that posting more does not mean we get more results. If your content doesn't add value, it's just adding noise. So instead of churning out endless posts, focus on strategic, high quality, valuable content. Focus on quality over quantity. Repurpose high performing content across multiple channels instead of constantly creating new material. Post with purpose. Every post should either educate, entertain, inspire, or convert. And if we're not educating our audience, if we're not entertaining them in some way, or we're not inspiring them, then we're not creating engagement. And then conversion is obviously where we make our sales. So we want to be doing that as well. Each one of our posts must do that. And if you think about those particular pillars, you can go, okay, what's my educational content this week for the month going to be? What's my entertaining content going to be? What's my inspiring content? And what's the content that's going to convert? And that's our promotional content. We also want to track engagement and see what works instead of blindly increasing our posting frequency. So this means you go to your insights and you have a look at when your audience is online, because just because we're online at 2:00 in the morning doesn't mean they're going to be. So we want to make sure that we're engaging with our audience when they're most online. An example of how to use your content wiser and do more with it in this point. A simple in-depth blog post or video post can be turned into multiple socials. It can be turned into an email, and it can even then be converted into a podcast episode. It's all about being smart with the content we're already creating and making sure that we get the most out of it. Myth number 3, I love this one. This one's been coming up everywhere recently. SEO doesn't work anymore because Google keeps changing everything. AI's here. We know no one needs search engine optimization anymore. Yes, we do. Search engine is not dead. It's just evolved. While outdated tricks like keyword stuffing don't work anymore, high quality, relevant content still ranks well and it drives free traffic to your business. So what should you be doing to make sure that you tap into SEO? Focus on search intent. Google prioritize content that actually shows users answers to their questions. So go use tools like Answer the Public and see what people are searching for and make sure it's in your content. Optimize your website for mobile, so you make sure you've got faster loading speeds. Compress any images you need to. These will impact your ranking. Use a mix of long tail keywords as well as short keywords. So something like, best marketing strategies for small business in 2025 is a long tail keyword. So it's almost a statement that helps you attract niche traffic to your business. So you look at those long tail ones. And consistently update your website with fresh, valuable content like blogs, FAQs, and case studies. And with blogs, if you've been blogging for a while, go back and update the old ones. Make sure they're still relevant and bring them back up to the surface. Google sees that as a refresh and they reward you for it. A well-optimized blog post with the right keywords and value-driven content can bring you organic traffic for years. And if you need to know how that works, I've got 64 bridging statements on the Reed-Enever Group website. It's been bringing me traffic for years and years and years and still rates as one of my top performing posts on a regular basis. So that's it in action. That's highly valuable to my market. They need to know bridging statements. They're coming in and they're reading it. Okay, myth number 4, and as an organic marketing strategist, I might sound a little bit biased here, but paid ads are the only way to grow. If you're not running ads, you're not serious about growing your business. The reality is that paid ads can be helpful, but they shouldn't be our only strategy. If your business is only relying on paid ads, you're constantly paying for attention instead of building organic momentum. And the big thing is there is time and placement for ads to complement that organic traffic that you've got. Balance your ads with an organic marketing strategy, SEO, email marketing, content marketing, to make sure you've got a sustainable foundation of content that's already out there. Use retargeting ads to nurture warm leads rather than spending money on cold audiences. Warm audiences are more likely to convert. And create lead magnets such as free resources, webinars, discount codes to build your email list that reduces your reliance on paid traffic, but also helps with those retargeting ads. And then make sure that you're testing and tracking, especially if you're hiring another company to do the ads for you. A/B testing, different headlines, different audiences work well. And a business with strong organic reach will always get better ad results than one that relies solely on paid traffic. So let's tap into making sure that we've got good organic foundations to send our paid traffic to, so that the house that we're sending them to doesn't collapse because the foundations weren't great in the first place. Myth number 5, you have to go viral to be successful. If your content doesn't go viral, it's not effective. You know what? Just because something doesn't go viral, because it doesn't get likes, doesn't mean it didn't create an impact. Virality is unpredictable. It often does not translate to real business growth, and a single viral post may get your attention, but it may not attract you the right audience and engage in the loyal one that we're looking for. So what we should be doing in our content marketing is focusing on relationship building over random virality, because it's hard to trace and we just never know what it's going to be. And also it's quite often can attract us an audience full of noise. We want to track meaningful metrics like engagement, leads, and conversions, not just views, and create consistent value. People remember the brands that served them well over time. They're not remembering that viral trend that was 3 to 6 months ago unless the brand served them well. So if you do good quality content that serves your audience well and you go viral, then absolutely celebrate that moment. However, don't chase it. Share those behind the scenes moments, customers' testimonies, educational posts, and build trust with your audience. A small engaged audience of 500 loyal customers is way more powerful than an audience of 50,000 random followers who will never ever buy from you. So let's recap. What should you be doing instead of following outdated marketing myths and trying to keep up with it all? Email marketing isn't dead. It's one of the best ways to connect to your audience. So focus on personalized, value-driven emails that connect with the people that have either already engaged with you or are signing up for your lead magnets. More content does not mean more sales, so you don't need to be a content machine. Make sure that you're providing strategic, repurposed content and intentional content that works for your audience. SEO is still a powerhouse and always will be unless anything changes over time. We've always been looking for what people are going to search for in their problems. So optimize your website for search intent. Make sure that you've got mobile friendly and relevant content. And just remember, those AI tools that are finding things are using that SEO content that you've got out there on the website. Paid ads can help you, but they're not the only path to success. Your organic marketing should always be part of your strategy and support your ad strategy to make sure that when those ads need to stop or pause or do something, your ads content is still supported. And virility is not everything. A long-term engagement and a connection with one buyer is more than a one-hit wonder post that you can do. If this episode has helped you debunk the marketing myths, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments the one that you like. If you've heard anything in the world of marketing right now that is helping you, that is a myth that you feel like needs to be debunked, let me know in the comments and I'll come back and do them in future episodes. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. I share actionable marketing and course creation tips to help you grow and create impact to your business. Until next time, keep marketing, keep it smart, and keep growing.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Talk with Linda Reed-Enever. Make sure you subscribe via your favourite podcast app so you don't miss the next great episode. You can find more ideas and inspiration at enevergroup.com.au.